Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Tensura Reincarnated. This have I settled on a title yet? I don't know. I'm just in creative mode for starting. It's probably going to be something to do with Commander, blah. We are in the Beyond Adventures, or more accurately, Tensura Beyond Adventures mod pack. I decided to go ahead and use a pre-made pack this go around. Interesting. When blocks get a little bit further away, there's some like weird visual stuff going on them. Anyways, yes, welcome to probably Beyond Adventures Commander or something along those lines. But yeah, we finished off our basic playthrough of the 121 version, so we started this. So we're now doing a challenge run and looking at an add-on. So, this mod pack, it predominantly features a bunch of add-ons by the same people who made the dungeon add-on. As far as I can tell, though, the dungeon is not in. It looks like, well, this mod pack was made specifically for their server, but you can like go check it out on your own in like a single player world. I think their server probably still has the dungeon in, but it's not a specific mod in here as far as I can tell. Actually, I can check this. Slash locate. Well, let's just see. Structure. Better to do. It would be like Tensura. Tensura no winged cat. Interesting. On Charybdis Explorer maps. Structure. That's looking weird. Better archaeology. Ice and fire. I'm just curious if it's actually in here. Tensura, Ancient Forest. I'm not seeing it. Also, of note, this mod pack, as far as I can tell, doesn't have Explorer's Compass, so we're probably going to be using slash locate for some stuff. Yeah, it looks like the dungeon doesn't exist in 121 yet, but they do have a lot of add-ons. There's 126 mods in this one. What button am I trying to press here? I'm trying to open this screen. Why was I pressing P? But anyways, this screen looks a little bit different now. The prestige system has been changed from Slime Throne extras, I believe. So now we have to complete quests. We need to name 14 giant cods in order to prestige. Race prestiging for like various things of quest. This looks very cool. I don't understand the whole thing yet. The status menu now has soul grades. It's got reincarnation essence. So basically, when you prestige, if you complete enough things, you get resurrection points, which I believe will let us either just keep unique skills when we resurrect, or when we reincarnate, or they let us unlock extras. I'm not sure. Currently, we have Reverser. I'm going to be re-rolling this a couple of times in a moment. Tensura Beyond. I think Contracts is specifically multiplayer, but we do have a missions page. I can complete various things, and I believe we're going to get bonus rewards. Kill cattle deer will get us these rewards, giant cod, salmon. Weekly quest for killing slightly stronger stuff. Repeatable, like killing carrion will get us royal beast. Killing Charybdis will get us this stuff. The problem is that apparently subordinates do not help you train this stuff. You cannot use a subordinate to get the rewards from any of this stuff, which is a little bit sad, as this is supposed to be the subordinate run. So what I might have to do is I might have to allow myself, like, I am allowed to kill anything in the quest log, specifically for the purposes of quest. I think is how I'm going to do it, just so we can actually use this system. Like, I don't know entirely how we're going to get most of our EP, so I might allow it like, oh, the daily mission is kill 6 cattle deer. So if I kill 6 cattle deer, I'm allowed to get the rewards for that. Weekly, I'm probably going to do the same. So that's that. Systems have been changed. I think there's a couple new races. I think there's a couple new skills and whatnot, but I don't know entirely what all is here. To start things off, though, this is the subordinate run. We are going to specifically be attempting to beat all the bosses with just subordinates. I am going to tentatively include Luminous in that. But if it gets to the point where we are going to fight Luminous, and it's just not at all possible. I will call it early at beating, I will call it early at beating, uh, Carrion. I could not remember his name for a moment. But anyways, I'm just gonna use a character reset scroll, because I haven't actually looked in here. Do Mystic Fox. I wasn't sure they existed. Mystic Fox, Wisp Folk, and Kobold are new ones. Um, yeah, we're gonna go for human. Humans can become vampires, and vampires have some extra goodies. I could go ghoul into vampire, but ghouls also have some debuffs that humans don't. So we're gonna do human, vampire, up into the vampire races. So there's that. What did we get? We got envy. Envy is envy is like a status-based thing. And honestly, not the most terrible skill I could have gotten. But what I want to do is I'm going to allow myself to reroll until I specifically get a subordinate-based technique. Sloth, I think has some subordinate stuff and might not actually be that bad. Let's go 2 more. Traveler, good, not a subordinate skill. Pride, good, not a subordinate skill. Reaper, not a subordinate skill. Come on. Chef, I believe is fairly good healing for your subordinates. Which might be good. Do I take Chef as as one of my unique skills? Because I'm also going to give myself Commander, basically just for the vibes. The series is going to be something along the lines, is going to be called something like Commander, so it would make perfect sense. Is Chef going to be it? I, hmm. If I remember correctly, Chef is healer, except instead of just doing HP and letting you cure infection, it also gets rid of negative effects, but it doesn't have any offensive capabilities. I'm gonna go double check what this does, but if that's the case, I think I'm gonna take Chef and Commander. Okay, so we're gonna take Chef, because apparently Chef is just a better healing unique skill than healer. It actually cures Severance too, the only problem is it doesn't give you infection. But we don't care about infection, so there's that, and we're also going to give ourselves Commander. I did some testing, so I have some commands and some stuff I already gave myself. Granted, Commander, which I believe has Thought Acceleration. Lead the charge with your allies, empower yourself and your allies to give yourself an overwhelming advantage, and purify and renew, removing all negative effects and restore vitality to those under your care. So Commander basically has thought communication just from the get-go. Thought domination, I believe, works like charm. So just like a fairly good thing to start with for this. I'm going to timeset day. I'm going to let her start at day and then go back into survival mode. And I guess it's good to start. Get rid of... Oh, I forgot to put on cheat mode. I forgot to set a control for that. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Also of note, I let myself start with the bonus chest, and it has Dragon's Eye. Apparently Nameless Trinkets is in, but not Relics. Or am I mixing that up? Do we have Relics or Artifacts? I know we have one of the two. Yeah, we don't have relics, which means we're not going to get like the leveling ups gear we got in the last series. Dragon's Eye, face and trinket. Enemies will perish, suggested by Emu. You spot hostile mobs within 20 blocks of you. Okay. Interesting. It gives blindness. Huh. I guess removing your eyes is a bad idea. Weird. That's weird. Absolutely nowhere does it say gives you blindness, though. Why would you ever use that? That's weird. Anyways, there's that. So, sure, I guess we're not going to be using that. Anyways, the start here is going to be rough. For, for our purposes here, I have turned off the debuff for dying. So, we're not going to actually lose any HP if we die. Oh, it's a pixie. I should probably double check the configs. I don't know if they made it so pixies steal stuff from you again. If they do, I am terrified. Anyways, I did change a couple of things from like the default configs from this mod pack. Um, I made it so that the unique mobs add-on is in. Basically, that means that occasionally a mob will spawn, it'll be stronger. I believe they're also going to have unique skills too. It would be weird if they didn't. So I have that mod is in. I've changed it so we can tame them. You usually can't by default. Um, I changed it so that subordinates can help with prestige quests. They can't do that by default. And I doubled the points in which we gain unyielding training, which will obviously won't be taking effect until we actually have unyielding. What I think I might do is there are a bunch of unique skills that I really want for purposes of like boosting up and training up ourselves while also boosting up our subordinates. Because obviously I want to do as little combat as possible, but I do need to be strong enough to tame certain mobs. So for our purposes, I might just give myself one extra unique skill whenever we evolve, or depending on how exactly this system works. I don't know entirely. I believe eventually you can gain skills from this, and if it's possible to like gain unique skills without losing current ones, I might be trying for that mostly. Anyways, what is going to be the easiest way to start by gaining EP? It might be the daily quests, like going to find some boldier, because otherwise, um, the problem is most subordinates do not actually give you the EP they kill. That only works if it's a temporary subordinate, like one you summon with this magic spell. So, like, if I found a hound dog and named it, I would get temporary hound dogs, and they would train for me. You know what? That might be a good way to do this. Otherwise, uh, the other option would be basilisks to start with until we get summon Daemon and summon not summon Otherworlder. Summon Daemon and summon Basilisk are too high level. So, elemental spirits. That's what I was thinking of. So, I guess taming one of you might be the best way to start. Of course, they're too strong for me right now. Ow. 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 Huh. Ah, no, not the whoopee. Not the whoopee cushion. So apparently, Chef is just too expensive to cast right now. We're a human. We have like 0 magicules. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be in danger until we can actually evolve into a vampire. What's the fastest way to get Zane blood? Um, I believe you can get it in jungle temples. I believe you can get it in buried treasure. This is going to be a very difficult start. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, this is also just like a terrible spawn. Like just spawned in the middle of this very cool looking biome, but literally on the top of a giant cliff face. So how am I gonna do this? Someone else suggested allowing me to gaining new. Someone suggested that I'm allowed to train on neutral mobs, but not hostile mobs. But, like, if I wanted to, I guess that would mean beating up boldiers and whatnot forever, but disallowing hunting zombies and whatnot. Um, I guess that's going to be the way we do it. Actually, no, I think I prefer the daily quest idea to start with, since it wants us to hunt boldiers anyways. Also, I just need to get anywheres. I need to get anywheres else but right here. I'm going to go in creative mode and just fly away and find like a better starting point because like this is kind of awful. I just can't go anywheres. So I'm gonna fly on over to where I died over here, and we're just gonna set spawn here, I believe, and then I'm going to adventure out. And I guess boulder hunting next is where we're gonna start. So here's this set world spawn and go back into survival mode. And I guess I'm going to go track down some boulders real quick. Either that or I'm immediately heading underground to get iron armor. You know what? That's probably the better idea anyways, because like we're not going to survive at all right now. We already know that from experience. You know what? Underground mining. We're going to get enough iron for iron armor and an iron sword, specifically so we can go hunt down boulders. Otherwise, we're going to try our best to avoid any combat at all. Ow. As soon as all my iron, what's hard? I went ahead and made copper armor. As soon as I finished smelting everything, I immediately got jumped by a giant ant. And out of reflex, I started fighting back, but I forgot. I'm not really supposed to do that in these rules. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Like, there's a reason I turned off EP loss. Also, I did boost EP gain by 3 times as well. And interestingly enough, killing pigs and like cows and whatnot, each of them actually gives 1 EP point. I didn't realize that was a thing. I just assumed they just couldn't. Or let's see. Yeah, 1 EP for killing a pig. I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. Anyways, bold ears. I'm not seeing any around here. Zombies and skeletons and undead and creepers would all be considered hostile and thus against the rules. Yeah, this is really not going to be easy. This is an incredibly different playstyle than I'm used to. Um, yeah. Slimes. What do we think about slime? Oh, come on. Yep, target's EP doesn't meet it. This might actually be impossible. I might have to give myself a bigger jump start. Because I'm gonna get jumped by another direwolf as soon as I spawn. I can't leave. I can't go anywhere. um, ugh. I might have thought, maybe I should have thought through this whole army commander plan a little bit more before starting up, because I just don't know what to do now. Any bold ears? I want to specifically find bold ears, please. Ow. Also, I forgot how annoying starting as a human was. I think I've only done it once or twice. So that might have actually been in the roguelike series. But we just get nothing. We legitimately get nothing as a human until we evolve again. There's that. Any bold ears? Or is it immediately going to spawn something else in front of me? There's a room portal at least. I guess I can try making it over there. How am I going to do... I guess by our rules, we are going to be forced to do... that might be something worthwhile. I'll take the fertilizer. I guess via the rules, we are going to be forced to do the 25... Oh, goal reached. We are going to be forced to do a bunch of raids in order to get a name, because I'm not allowed to kill 1,000 humans by myself. Oh, bold ear. So I'm going to have to do it via having like traveler subordinate like have her destroy all of the raiders. Wow, you come on. And did that count? Get you better letters. That was 1. That was fall damage causing it to take... Yeah, okay, so fighting bold ears works. Cool. And I'm allowed to do 6 of those due to the daily quest. But at this point, I should probably just grab a boat and go elsewhere, because, like, I cannot exist on this mainland. Come on. No, I'm not allowed to fight. It's so weird. It's so weird as just, like, default. Oh, yes, I also need to kill giant cods for daily quest as well. You know what? Daily quest says I can kill you. I'm gonna do it. Wow. Okay. Fighting those fish is scary. And I drowned. This is gonna be the cycle here, right? I've managed to gain 100 AP, or 100 EP rather. You know what? Yeah, maybe I should try and like reset my race to something else and then just do the start from a vampire after we get the Zane blood. It's like we just do not have enough going right now. I don't know. A very difficult start. I need to get somewheres. The best thing I can possibly do is get a subordinate immediately. Problem is, I do not have enough EP to properly tame anything. Like, Commander has a charm effect on it, but I also need EP to use it. I should probably double check this. How does it work? I need, like, sufficiently more EP than something in order to mind control it. I just don't know entirely what the equation is on it. Roaring Lion Punch. That is offensive. I was really hoping for Diamond Body. Anyways, let me go double check how Commander's Thought Domination works. And I guess I'm waiting till daytime to go anywheres, and then I'm going to try to get a tame, I guess, and try to keep hunting bull deers. Okay, there is like legitimately zero way we could actually use our charm effect right now. As a baseline, it cost 80 magicules, and then whatever target's EP is. So I could only tame something if it had 39 EP or less. I believe pigs have like 25 or something like that. Like, that is not going to happen. So that's scary. We know there's giant ants over there. I guess I should build a boat at this point. Or I go swimming. I do giant cods, giant salmon, and bull deers are our current targets, right? Yes, giant cods and cattle deer. They have been renamed to cattle deer. I keep calling them bull deer because that's what they were in the old version. Also, hunger is going down really quickly, and I'm not entirely sure why. Anyways, there's a giant salmon over here. I should actually be looking for buried treasure, specifically to get Zane blood, which means I probably should spend quite a bit of time in the ocean. Plus it's safer down here anyways, unless I run into like a sea monster. So, why is it specifically swimming away from me and deeper and deeper? Why are you making this so annoying? Where did you go? Here you are. Oh, I legitimately can't hit it. Oh, I cannot, there we go. That was scary. So there's that. Each of those is worth 100 with boosted. And... yeah, I can use Chef exactly one time without passing out, which isn't great. Come on. Oh, we're totally gonna drown here. Sleep mode isn't gonna run out for like a couple of moments. Come on, get me out of sleep mode. Oh, hey, look, we actually managed to survive. Anyways, I guess I'm hanging out on the water for a little bit. Okay, there was actually a mine shaft underground. There we go. I got something. There's definitely more goodies in that I want to get. How am I gonna do this? I saw the mine shaft. Oh, I saw minecarts on the map, so I figured I would come get over here. You may walk on water is kind of funny. And maybe the antithesis, but the lava is still burning. That's a trinket. I got another battle will. I should have hopefully find some string here. Or a shield. That's one I could actually use. I don't know if it's very effective against physical. Never mind. Apparently it takes more ore than I have. This is... I'm actually kind of enjoying this. Like, I'm in this weird place where I just don't know what to do. But honestly, this feels scary. This is definitely a challenge run. So let's see. The map shows that it's a little bit further away. Map also shows that there's like 20 minecarts in here. I guess I'm just going to be like a mole person for a little bit. And then just keep doing this. Get me dirt or something. Let's see. What do I have the map set to? I'm fairly sure I have a button to open the big map. 1 second. Anyways, I'm gonna be like mining through walls. New mod pack. No idea what I'm doing yet. Also, I've turned up brightness as much as possible. It's just like super dark for some reason. Okay, my map button is apparently enter. You know what? Let's just keep it. It's weird, but why not? What have we got in here? A broken ankh. Acts like a totem of undying, but with 30 minutes of cooldown. So that's just going on instantly. Necklace. Doesn't look like it actually shows up on model, though. Super magnet attracts items experience. That seems pretty nice to me. Oh, yeah, I just attracted a fish to me, of course. Redstones, diamonds, you can go in there, you can go in there. Let's see, it looks... Why are pixies so loud? Nope. There's another chest over here. Okay, so hopefully some of the goodies we got out of this place are going to be, like, defensive in variety. So, like, that totem, very, very important. Everything else on the matter, though, so hopefully we'll get something, something that'll help. Because, like, I'm enjoying this. I am very scared of everything, though. Where? It must be above me, then? Or it might be below, like it should be right here. So I'm gonna mole person. I'm gonna find as many chests as possible. I'm just going to avoid all combat for right now. Because, like, these are all purely hostile mobs. By the rules, I am not allowed to fight them. So hopefully something good will come out of this. I almost forgot about this. I found a photograph. Look at this photograph. No. Yeah, there's a mod called Exposure in here that I guess will just let you find random photos around the place. So that's pretty funny. While at it, I just have a bunch of rope. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be used for. I found this pufferfish liver, which sounds pretty good. Basically, if something hits me, I can poison it back. I have this electric paddle for making boats go faster. An onion ring, which gives me haste whenever I eat food. Super magnet we already saw. And the true heart of the sea. Plus 100 swim speed, breathe underwater, but you cannot breathe in air. So, super important for underwater adventures, but only a sometimes sort of artifact. Same with fertilizer, same with dragon's eye. Or, not even really dragon's eye, I don't understand why that gives blindness. Wait, hold on, blindness, super important, magic sense, duh. Problem, I need to kill something and get EP while having blindness, though. But, anyways, there's also some sort of monster was on the map, or there was something on the map. I have no idea what, but I want to find it because it looks cool. And it looks like it must be above me. I have no idea what that is, but I want to find it just to see. Oh, interesting. It's a goblin trader. Hello there, little buddy. What have you got? Why would I ever not do that? That's just great. Rotten flesh for coal. Basically, duplicating ores is pretty good. Buying emeralds off of you. Let's see. Pufferfish for emeralds. Goblin tune. Special item re-engineered by the goblins with enhanced abilities. You know, this is pretty cool. Like, I guess we're just going to be on the lookout for goblins who want to give us stuff. I know there's a mod that adds in frog traders too, which is kind of funny. So hopefully we'll find that as well. Anyways, I know there's at least a couple more mine carts I should be able to reach no problem. And then I guess we're going to have to go back above ground. I'm missing 1 leather and 1 string for a backpack, which is like priority number 1, I think. So hopefully I'll find them not too quick, not too slowly. Oh, string acquired. Yeah, I'm gonna be on the lookout for like 1 or 2 more mine carts. Mimics. Oh, I can't kill mimics. They give artifacts and I really want them, but I can't kill them due to the rules. Not the rules. Being a pacifist is so difficult in this game. Okay, so I've managed to clear a decent chunk of the chest out of this place at least. There's just no way I'm going to be clearing out all of them right now. I'm also like out of time for recording right now. So either this is like a very short episode 1 or I'm going to record the rest of this tonight. But you know what? Why not? This is just going to be a short episode 1, just getting started, going over the rules. Like, we are not allowed to physically combat something unless it starts a fight with us. Our artifact... unless it starts a fight with us? No, that's not part of the rules. We are not allowed to attack anything that is aggressive by default. We are allowed to sacrifice our tames for EP. We are allowed to attack neutral mobs under specific circumstances. I did get a couple of charms here that might be good. 10% chance to release a sonic boom when I take damage. So when I get hit, things are going to take damage. Totem of Undying. Temporary boost when I'm healing. I also have the pufferfish. So if I get hit, I can do damage back with poison, and I can do it back with a sonic boom. So that seems pretty good to me. Let's see. So we're not allowed to kill things unless very specific situations. You know what? I should keep going for a little bit longer. I want to find enough cattle deer to complete the daily quest, because that will reset with like actual real life hours. I hope it's real life hours, and I hope it's tied to computer clock in like real life time and not in-game time, because if I have to be in the game for 24 hours in order to get like a single silver coin, that would suck. So we're gonna take that off. I'm gonna let you kill me. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, yes, also, creepers might be really good for this. Like, I feel like punching a creeper would be fine, like, to get some distance on it. Like, can't kill it, but I can, like, move it away from me. And then if a creeper blows up, it takes damage and dies to something else. I think that should be indirectly our fault, and we should get EP for it. Yeah, we did not lose that. I'm gonna go track down a couple more bull deers, a cattle deer real quick. What is up with that Enderman? Oh, it's got a backpack, I think. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna go bull deer, cattle deer. I'm gonna go cattle deer hunting real quick. I just want to complete one daily quest. Oh yes, I also got a relic that lets me run on water. I forgot about that. Or it lets me run on all liquids as long as I'm sprinting. So, bull deer hunt, let's go. You know what? I haven't been able to find any bull deers. Like, I apparently ran the wrong direction. Like, they're not spawning over here. And now I'm trapped over here because of a pack of dire wolves. And I'm curious if I'm strong enough to tame like a most basic of slime. Target does not want to submit. The answer is no. I was hoping I would be at least able to show off better subordinates today, but I guess not. Like, that it adds a new menu that we can't access yet. But yeah, I need thought communication for that first anyways. Like, Commander won't let me see that screen. But anyways, no showing off of like a major mod just yet either. Just anyways, do I just spawn in Boldiers? I'm feeling somewhat tempted to do it because I am just legitimately out of time. Is that a Tempest Wolf? That thing's got a horn. Um, hold on. No, it's got a horn on the map, but that is not a Tempest Wolf. That's a lot of damage. Absolutely no way I outrun this thing. Oh, hold on. Yes, there is. It can't run on water. I can. Ow. It can, however, swim relatively quickly, and it has a really long sonic screech. You know what? Just the aqua boots. Feels pretty good to me. Problem, if I fall in, there's no getting back out. Anyways, bull deers, there they are. They're just over there, and now I'm running for my life from a direwolf, so how am I gonna get them? I have no idea. 1 second. Ha, I lost a direwolf. It wasn't actually as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Oh, interesting. I thought it was when I took damage I did poison. What is it when when attacking? Oh, I thought it said when attacked. That's not as good as I thought it was. Like, how do we want to handle this? I don't know. Like, I should be doing as little combat as possible. That's the goal of the series. So, like, I feel like anything, even like that, even if it's like an open hand, still kind of goes against the rules of the challenge a little bit. But anyways, I have three more. What? But I killed one earlier, didn't I? Or did it die to fall damage and that didn't end up counting for the challenge? I think the other one earlier might have died to fall damage. Dang it. I guess I have to go find 4 more. Huh, interesting. Apparently Zeros is really good at telling you about stuff because there's no dragon nest there, but it's telling me about a fire dragon, which makes me assume there's gotta be a tier 5 underground. So that's something to keep note of, I guess. Zeros, very good for finding stuff. Anyways, no more cattle deers yet. It's only been like 20 seconds. I keep saying, I keep popping away and then immediately popping back because something happened. Or is that the nest now? No, the nest just isn't showing up on the map. Yeah, that's gotta be a cave then. Anyways, there's another cattle deer here. And then it looks like there's at least one more to the east. And there's that's number 3. Number 4 is just down here. Come on, there's got to be 2 more around here, right? Hopefully those direwolves don't come get me as I'm dealing with you. That Vargas definitely is, though. That Vargas was making moves on the map. Run, let me run. Thank you. And I'm gonna have to run into the ocean again, otherwise I'm just gonna be jumped by all these monsters and die. Ah, man. Being a pacifist is so hard in this game. Like, this goes against everything I've ever done in Minecraft. I mean, running away occasionally from mobs makes sense. But, like, I'm literally running from everything. I'm not doing any combat. It feels so weird. Come on. Come on. I really should be using the axe for those. Apparently, they run around too much. So, one more bowl here, and we'll get to complete at least a daily quest today. There's a bull deer right here. I have to hurry, though. There is a direwolf right on my tail. Or it was a moment ago. I think it might have gotten trapped in the river. There we go. Received a silver coin, monster leather D, and bread. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Come on. It was trapped in the river until I got the reward. Or until I couldn't pick up the rewards, and now... Ah, game! Game, can you please stop being... No, blah, words are hard. Shrinking Veil, what do you do? Size at speed. How do you get the dubious dust? That's not too bad, actually. Anyways, let me build a backpack. I'm gonna try and go with that stuff real quick. There we go. Are we on pause? I think we're recording now. My little phone I have just did not show we were recording, but okay, cool. Anyways, with the help of the magnet, I managed to go get the silver coin. None of the other stuff we should have gotten, though. Let's see. Bread. I guess that was probably added. Monster leather D. I guess I probably picked that one up beforehand when we first got it. But interestingly enough, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with the chest up here. I'm curious if you have to complete all of the daily quests in order to unlock, like, some points towards a chest reward. In which case, I should probably go fish hunting too. But I am definitely out of time for recording right now. So for right now, that's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Just a first episode. Pacifism is hard. Like, not a single subordinate was made today, just because I need to grind up first for it. Although, maybe. Thought to Domination. Target's EP doesn't meet the requirements for this ability. Okay, so apparently even a spider's too strong for us. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So without further ado, take care, everybody. As soon as I finished recording, I popped into creative mode so I could go fly over and find a good mob for the thumbnail. And I immediately flew into a wizard's tower, which I could make the run over here legitimately, but I'm just going to fly over, because why not? So there's that, back in survival. What did we get? Wind cutter, magic stones. Not that we can actually use any of this right now. Escape could be good, but it's kind of expensive and kind of hard to use. Looked on magic. Should pick this up as well. Oh wait, no, it needs a diamond pickaxe. Just noticed as I was breaking it that it said it needed that. Come on. And airflow shot. Not really my favorite magics. Do you know what? It's technically magic. Not that we can actually use any of it. Because I don't even think I could learn any of those. Like, I think the lowest one is probably going to take like 1,000 per learning point, and we just do not have that. Anyways, for real now, take care, everybody. I just need to go get a thumbnail real quick. I want to thank you all one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, Omello, It Me Sammy Lawrence, Logan Anderson, Shadow25, and Keith Sitzlar. Thank you all so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.